Alright, thank you everyone. Sorry about that. Hello everyone, welcome to coming to this meeting. This will be to discuss the biceps issue that we've been having. Now, I know a lot of people have been having difficulty, this meeting is to address Now, biceps come into us from the Nash side. They're actually 6-digit codes. Work lists have been a huge issue for us because we have a lot of items coming in, especially with the spring show coming up recently. Now, especially with the summer show coming in... Spring... Summer... I had a presentation, but I don't think this thing wants to work up unless I get... Ow! 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 Okay, alright. No signal. Shoot. We'll just forget about that for right now. Oh my gosh, I hate biceps so very much. I mean, you should as well. I mean, it is like intentionally coming in and you have a regular workday going on and all of a sudden, bam, an email hits you and you've got like 50 biceps to take care of and each of them go to a different item and you have to differentiate who they go to and they're all due today, so goodbye to your lunch. There we go. Goodbye to your lunch, because that's not going to happen at all. You are going to work straight through it. Well, that is what we are here to solve today. It is a huge problem to be solved today. Does anybody have one of these at home? Like, wouldn't this be really cool to have, like a projector screen at their home? Like, have, like, a home movie theater, like, in your own home? No? That's completely off topic. Sorry about that. And so, in conclusion to this very extensive presentation, I'd like to thank all of you for coming, and I think from going on here out, we'll have absolutely no issue with workloads and biceps ever again. Are there any questions? Okay, I'm glad we had this talk. Right, I gotta give this presentation in an hour. I mean, a lot's writing on this, honestly. Like, this is supposed to help other department to be more effective, but if I can't get this presentation properly to everyone else, then nothing good's gonna get done, so... You know, just forget about the presentation. Forget it. Just forget it. Not gonna do it. Nope, sorry, I quit. I quit. All done. Forgot. Need a job. Now, okay, honestly, the issue isn't, like, not being able to know the system. Like, I know the system inside and out. It's just being able to present it and teach it to other people. That's going to be the hard part. So, okay, you know, I'll do it. I can do this. I can do this. I just need inspiration. That's what I need. I need some inspiration. So, what could be inspiring for giving a presentation and teaching other people? I got it. There we go. Awesome. This new show that came out in Japan recently called Ultimate Otaku Teacher. It's got to be not too bad. I mean, Japan has a history of having a really strict education system, and the last time they made a show about teachers I heard about was Great Teacher Onizuka, and that was a really good show. So maybe something just like it will come out of this. So I don't know. Let's pray that this helps me out here. So let's get inspired. Wow, this show wasted no time in getting to the point. They wanted to nail the lazy otaku brother versus responsible bossy sister conflict so fast that they actually overlap their dialogue. Even for anime, that's rushed. That is both self-centered and stupid. YD, yearns to do. We have a name for people who only do what they feel like doing. Lazy pricks. Will somebody please smash this guy's stuff and knock some sense into him? Thank you. Oh, okay. Bad first impression. I'm not being fair. It's just, you know, first gut reactions. The manic energy is good for a cartoon, but the lead character is acting like a self-entitled, lazy freeloader, and there are enough negative stereotypes of otaku as it is out there. So, okay, best case scenario, he's going to take on the teaching job, you know, a lucrative but respectable occupation, and become a better person throughout the series run. Maybe? They hired him already? Freeloading Otaku gets the job right off the bat, but the rest of us have to actually apply for an occupation? Not helping. What are we at? 4 minutes in? Okay, so here's the basic premise that they've set up for the show. A guy who watches anime and collects figure, just like you or me, is also secretly a super science genius, and coupled with his otaku habits, is going to be the best teacher ever. I thought that him shirking responsibilities was going to be his flaw in the show to get over, but I'm kind of worried that the show is going to make that his asset instead. Well, come on. Cartoons are awesome, and far be it for me to diss people who blog about it, but knowing what happened to the Diclonius or keeping up on the second season of Gatchaman crowds isn't going to help anyone with their teaching career. Come on now. So, alright, maybe I'm thinking too hard about this. Maybe this is just supposed to be a wacky comedy. Or not. Way to crash a young voice actress's dream, you jerk. Could somebody punch this guy? Thank you. I love how the other girls insult, then invite her in one sentence. High school never really changes, does it? Well, okay, playing games in high school isn't really ideal, but I can kind of see the appeal as a way to connect to the younger generation, so it's a good icebreaker. I'll give them points. For now. And they're going to address bullying in school. Okay, that's a real problem to be addressed for high schools. Are they going to do it well? That's not the right answer. Flip-flopping from comedy to drama in this rooftop scene kind of betrays the tone from earlier in the show, and it doesn't really improve our impression of Kagami, but it's a step in the right direction. If you're going to talk about high school issues, take it seriously. There's a big problem with having a teacher who's just as juvenile as the students up to this point, so please give this guy a chance to start acting like an adult. Ooh, speaking of being immature, I do believe that it is raping time. Talk about good timing. I knew it! I knew Facebook was evil all along! It's Twitter all the way, man. Getting away from our teacher for a second and getting into the nitty-gritty of a former delinquent is a step in the right direction for a more down-to-earth show. Although I kind of have to wonder, how easily could she be swayed if all it took was a quote from an anime? I mean, that's freaking unbelievable! Yeah, you go, girl. Really unrealistically thinking, but you go nonetheless. No. Why? Come on, nobody's that stupid that they drink random substances to try to improve their voice. Except Dirt Brock.
Say lost his voice?
Okay, this is what I came for. So, we have set up a chance for a formerly irresponsible freeloader to do the right thing and write up a suspension notice, or talk to the girl's parents, or do something and be a big damn hero, sir. How's he gonna do it? I don't like where this is going. So, let's cover a few rules here. Teachers are paid educators who wield responsibility over their students with the trust that they will gain a beneficial education out of it. Teachers have a responsibility to act like an adult. They do not stoop to the level of their own students' juvenility. They do not take advantage of their knowledge of social media software to blackmail their own students. And they do not put on big, elaborate revenge schemes dressed in a Sentai mask and laughing like a socially inept maniac. You just don't do that. That's not how you do it, you moron! That's how you get arrested! Oh, wipe that smirk off your face. Am I being too harsh on this course of actions? I don't think so, but that's because I know the education system and what course of actions aren't allowed to happen. I'm a little biased when it comes to teacher representation, even in other countries. So, even outside of that, Kagami just isn't a likable guy. He's egocentric, he's condescending, and he's that unfortunate brand of otaku that can't separate fiction from what you're supposed to do in real life. Well, real life for him anyway. So, let the credits roll, because I no. But you know what? I'm glad that I watched that, because it showed me a good way to lead this presentation. And that is to do the exact opposite of everything that the ultimate otaku teacher does in that episode. So, you know what? I am ready. I am totally ready for this presentation. I am ready to go right...
Mr. Noah, I need everyone to verify TPR contracts this afternoon, so your biceps meeting has been rescheduled to tomorrow. Thank you.
Or not. Hindered by a breakneck pace that jumps from scene and tone way too quickly, the dreadfully unlikable Kagami-sensei creates an unenjoyable premise that feels like pandering to otaku wish fulfillment, only made more apparent by Kagami's mantra of yearns to do, a self-prescribed excuse that any and all actions are justified because it's what he wants, elevating an already unfunny character into the pinnacle of selfish self-fantasy fulfillment. Props be given to a standout color palette, and some attempts to tackle dramatic material, but this isn't enough to remedy this loathsome series. Pass all the way. Okay, maybe this one thing isn't quite working here. Can I get IT in here, please? Someone else? And maybe some glasses to go with that?